Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer and today I'm Gamesplaining Sagrada. Sagrada is a relatively straightforward game. You'll notice that each person has their own window that they're going with. They have their own special points at the end of the game and they have a set of favor tokens. The idea of the game is to fill up your window, so you're building your stained glass window with different colored dice. The dice will come out of this bag in order to get as many points as possible. The points are going to come from these dice and the placement of these dice. Whatever the numbers of the color underneath your own personal card color is. So for example, this player is going after the blue dice. So any blue dice that he has, you'll add up the numbers that are on there. So that's worth 5 points. At the moment, this isn't a legal placement, but I'll get into placement later. For the moment, just know that that's worth 5 points. That's worth 9 points. And this card will be a different color. On top of that, you're scoring off each of the 3 cards at the top of the table that tell you different things. There are a lot of potential cards to choose from that will come out at random each game. So each game theoretically should be different. So in this particular game, there's points for the numbers, as I've spoken about already. There's points for 3s and 4s in pairs. So 2 points for every 3 and 4 that's available. 6 points for every row that has each of the different colors, so no double ups of the colors. Then another 4 points for each set of the different colors. You'll then get a point per favor token that's left over at the end of the game, and you'll lose a point per square that is not filled in. Now, if you're looking at the favor tokens, you'll notice this player has 4, this player has 6. The reason for the discrepancy is the dots on the bottom of the card. So at the beginning of the game, you'll choose one of these cards, and the number of dots on the bottom right-hand corner tells you how difficult or how easy it is. So this is an easier card than that card, so it gets 4 tokens only. This card will have 6 dots at the bottom of it to show that it's a more difficult card to build. On top of that, there are also these 3 cards. Once again, these 3 cards, there's many cards that could come out. You're going to pull out 3 each game. To use these cards, you're going to use these favor tokens. So if there's nothing on the card and you wish to use one, you'll put a favor token up there and use it. Then anyone else who chooses to use that is going to spend 2, including yourself. So if I, in a later round, go, I want to use that one again, I'll put another 2 favor tokens up there, and that will enable me to do that again. If the other player wishes to do that, they will also have to spend 2 favor tokens to use that particular card. So the first person to use any one of the cards gets it for 1. Every other person has to spend 2 favor tokens to use it. As they are different each game, I won't go into what they do. Just know that there's the ability to do something, and you can use that once per turn. Now, in terms of what the actual turns look like, the player that is starting will draw dice. So in the case of a 2-player game, they'll draw 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They will roll those dice, and then they will place one of the dice. The very first turn, you must place one of the dice against the edge of your board. It doesn't have to be a corner, but it can be a corner. So he might, for example, place that one there. The next player will then place their die, and then they'll place another die, and then it'll come back to the first player. If you're playing a 3-player game, it'll go player 1, player 2, player 3, player 3, player 2, player 1. There will always be 1 left over. With the 1 left over, that goes up to the top to cover up the round. The game is played over 10 rounds. Whoever has the most points at the end of that 10 rounds is the winner of the game. I believe that is everything to tell you about the rules for Sagrada. I hope that this helps you get Sagrada to the table. If you wish to go on and watch a game played through, you'll get a better idea of the game. So go on and watch my next video. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you wish to be Gamesplaned, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at The Gamesplainer to see what games I've been playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.